Hi guys, I'm Kasey LeAlma. I think I said my name wrong. Hi guys, I'm Kasey LeAlma. Welcome back to my channel, and on this channel I talk about writing related, purse related, and planning related items. I enjoy all three and I am discussing them with you. If you're interested in any of these topics, you can subscribe to my channel for future videos, and then you can take a look at my backlist of videos that I already have on mainly writing, but there are a few purses and planning related videos out there for you to enjoy. So today we are going to chat about how I did last quarter. For quarter one of 2021, I talked a big game in December, January, when I posted my goals video for 2021, but I also talked a big game for 2020. I was so excited for 2020. There was a lot of things happening in 2020. Me and my husband celebrated our 10-year marriage anniversary, and I just knew that 2020 was going to be an awesome year for me and for us and my family. And I had planned on really getting into losing weight and dieting better, and that just didn't happen. 2020 was hard for anyone, and I realized that I didn't have the mental capacity to actually instill the dieting plan or the exercising plan when we couldn't go out anywhere. One of the perks of my company that I work for, they have a gym in the basement, and we're allowed to use it pretty much anytime. Like even on the weekends, if we need to work out, we can go in and use it, which is pretty neat and pretty awesome. For the company that I work with, I've enjoyed working for them for almost 4 years now, and it's definitely one of the best companies that I have ever worked for in my entire career, and I don't foresee going anywhere anytime soon. And when we were told to work from home, I was like, okay, because I had started, we were told to work from home in the end of March, and before that I wasn't regularly going down to the gym, but I was going down there and walking at least twice a week. Sometimes it was once a week, but I was doing something, and that alone was great for me because I am not very determined and I don't stick to things hardly at all. But I was actually doing the steps that would put me on the right path. And then when we were supposed to work from home, I'm like, okay, I'll just work out at home. But that was harder than I foresaw. And so when 2021 rolled around, I was like, this is it. This has to be, I have to be ready to change. I cannot continue to live this way. There are things that I want to accomplish and things I want to do, and I need to get my butt in gear. So first quarter of 2021, my health goal was to lose 9 pounds, and honestly that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. But I didn't. I lost, I think, 4 pounds in January, and then I was steady in February, and then March I gained it all back. I did not lose 9 pounds, and I stopped exercising. I did fine in January, and then February I had a really bad migraine, and I literally did nothing for 4 days. I just slept, and I couldn't even watch TV because my migraine was so bad. And after that I stopped doing anything. So I am starting fresh on that goal for second quarter. For social media, I ended up putting out 21 videos of the 26 videos that I wanted to do for YouTube. And part of that is because in January I was sick. I was under the weather with a cold. I kind of still have a cold right now, if you can hear it, and my nose is a little red. I was a little under the weather and I just didn't want to force myself to do it, so I didn't. And then I skipped again when I had a migraine, and so I didn't put out a video. I missed those two. And then in March, just a lot of things have come up and I was behind schedule, and I just didn't want to scramble to put some videos together, especially the vlogs. I would not vlog and then I'm like, I don't have anything to go up. I don't want to just do a day in a life because I'm not really doing any writing. And then so I just ended up not doing the last couple of vlogs that should have went up in March, and I'm okay with that, and I will get into the reason why later. Despite not putting out the correct number of videos that I had planned and not always posting or promoting those videos on Instagram and Facebook, I did reach my subscriber goal and my Instagram followers goal. So that is great, and every time someone started following me was like, yes, great. I'm so excited that they enjoyed my content and actually put me in their little subscription, in their inbox, I guess is really what it is, for them to scroll through and possibly, you know, watch my video. That's exciting, and I am thrilled that I hit those goals. For my writing goal, I wanted to finish book 1 edits and outline my book 3 because I am participating in Camp Nano. That already started. It's day 2 of Camp Nano if you're in it. I am participating this year. I was able to outline book 3. I did like a scene outline, but they were really summarized on what I wanted to happen in the scene, and then I took those scenes that I wanted and I filled in my 3-act story structure to see where everything landed, and so I feel pretty good about that. I did not finish book 1 edits. It just took longer than I thought it would. I write a lot of passive voice and a lot of weak words. You just heard one. Just is one of my words that I use all the time in my writing, and it's not necessary. So it took longer than expected to do the edits and the rewrites. I ended up adding 5,000 words in February to my manuscript, but I deleted out about 1,000 words a week, weasel words, I guess I want to call them, in March, and I'm still working through. I have some craft books on editing that kind of go into like some words that you shouldn't have in your manuscript and like reasons why you would have this word versus why you shouldn't have this word. So I'm still working through the craft books and using those for my manuscript, so I'm still going through those. So I'm still working on book 1, but I'm honestly okay with this because I've never edited a book. I've always drafted books. I've always gotten an idea and started writing it, and I would not stop writing until that book idea came to life, and then I would put it aside and then I would go on to the next idea. And I never went back and polished any of the stories that I wrote. And so this is the first time that I'm doing this. I want to say that I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have read a lot of craft books on editing, and I've consumed a lot of YouTube videos on editing. So I'm fairly new at this, and I'm working through everything at a slower pace, but I'm totally okay with this. I want it to be as good as I feel like I can do before I send it off to alpha reader, and hopefully that is going to happen in second quarter. First, I would like to know how your quarter went. Did you accomplish everything that you set out to do in the first quarter of 2021? Is your 2021 shaping up to be a year that you expected? For me personally, 2021 so far hasn't been that bad of a year, and I'm looking forward to the rest of 2021. We're being allowed to come back to work full time in June, I believe, is when I'm going back, so I'm looking forward to that and to see faces. I do get to see other faces on my computer screen when I have meetings and stuff, but to see them in person is, I'm looking forward to that. I don't talk to hardly anyone but my own family and the daycare people that take care of my son. I need more people. I need to talk to more people. I am really not a social person, but I still need connections. Please put down in the comments how your 2021 is going, how your goals are going, and what you have accomplished. Okay, so now I want to chat about what I'm going to do for quarter 2 of 2021. Like I said, I felt like the first quarter was pretty productive in most areas except my health goal. That is definitely something I still need to work on. Personally, exercising and eating right has never come naturally to me. I grew up eating really horrible stuff. I grew up drinking soda. It just wasn't something that my family focused on. And so switching that in my brain for healthier options is really hard. My health goal for quarter 2 is to lose 15 pounds. I'm going to do this by working out 3 times a week, drinking more water, and to stay on track, I have purchased an app called Fabulous. It is a habit tracking app, and it starts you off slow, where it just incorporates drinking water every morning, and then you keep going and you add more habits until you get all the habits that you want to do every day, and you get more in routine and those habits actually stick. I have purchased a full year of this app. That is going to help me stay on track because I don't like to waste money. And another thing that I would really like to accomplish is to cut out dairy. I have found a alternative milk to drink. I have really enjoyed oat milk, so I plan on buying that. And then I am slowly going to weed myself off of cheese and sour cream. That's probably the other dairy. I don't eat a lot of dairy except for cheese. I like grilled cheese. I like cheese and pretty much everything I eat. Pasta, everything is made pasta wise with milk, dairy. So I'm hopeful that the oat milk I can use in cooking. I used it in mashed potatoes a couple of weeks ago, and it was just as good as regular milk and mashed potatoes. So I'm planning on switching over to oat milk full time, and then hopefully cutting out cheese and sour cream consumption, because that's really, I think, the other types of dairy that I consume. But my goal is to cut dairy completely out of my diet by June. So I'm really hopeful that will happen, and once I have it completely cut out, I'm going to monitor how I feel. Really looking forward to this. I found a new YouTuber. Her name is Sydney Cummings, and she starts a new routine every month on the 1st, and each day is supposed to build on the last, and I plan to start in April with her challenges, so we'll see how that goes. For my social media, I would like to grow my subscribers and my followers on Instagram to 50. I currently have 25, but I've decided that I'm only going to put out 1 video a week on Fridays, and it will be random on the content. I have already done some purse related content that I already have done for upcoming videos, but I'm hopefully going to rotate my videos between purses and writing and planning, and probably some vlogs. I'll probably rotate all of them through the month going forward. I just need more time back in my schedule. My son has been having some problems with school, and he needs some more one-on-one time with mommy to help with his schoolwork and learning his words. He's in kindergarten this year, and so sight words are really hard for him because I believe he has dyslexia, but I haven't had him tested yet, and I'm not even sure how to get him tested for that. But that's the plan over the summer, is to figure that out and before the next school year starts. So he needs some more time from me, and I just think the vlogs take a really long time to edit and to decide, you know, where I'm shooting from and what I'm shooting. And so I just thought that would be the best video that I would take off my plate so that I have more time with him this next quarter. I've also decided that I've kind of scheduled out like themes on certain days of the week on like Instagram, on like what kind of content I'm posting. It'll be around this theme. And I've also signed up for Planoly. It's a app that will automatically send, you can schedule posts, upload them to Instagram. I find Instagram challenging to post because you cannot do it on the computer. You have to do it on your phone. And I make all my Canva stuff on my computer because I can't make Canva on my phone. I still don't know why, but I just found that Instagram is a little, it's more time, I think, to, you know, get the picture just right and then send that picture to my phone and then upload that on my phone. And now I can just do it all on my computer and I don't have to worry about sending it back through my phone. So that is my social goal. For my writing goal, which probably most of you have come to hear, and I'm not honestly adding that much to my plate for my writing goal. I am doing Camp Nano in April, and I plan to write at least 42,000 words for book 3, and then May and June will be book 1 edits still. I'm hoping I'll have it completely done by May or the middle of June, and then I can send it off to ALF readers because I do plan on fast drafting book 4 in July during Camp Nano. So that is my writing goals. Like I said, I'm not adding too much more to my plate. I'm just continuing on book 1 edits, and I'm actually really excited to draft book 3. I've actually wrote half of it already before, and so I now get to redo that in first person. So I also wanted to mention that I will be using the Notion app as a digital Kanban board, but I plan to track my hours that I actually work on writing because I want to know how long it takes me to do certain things, and I definitely need to track it. And I plan on tracking all my health information in my Fitbit app. I did also want to mention that I believe in first quarter I told you that I was using the HB90 method. It's a planner and a regular planner and a goal planner, and I printed all that off in January and used it up until probably the last week in February. There were probably 2 complaints on the actual planner, and one of them was that I'm so used to a weekly planner. I have my Erin Condren weekly hourly planner, and I'm so used to seeing everything in, you know, just by opening it. The daily portion, I just didn't need a month, a daily, and a weekly spread on my HB90. And I got to the point where I tried just using the weekly, and then I tried just using the daily. It wasn't working for me. And then the second complaint I have about it was there was so much white space that I didn't know what to do with. I like white space. Let me see. Well, here's 1 week, and there's white space, but I also have some cute stickers in there. And I was getting to the point where I was using more stickers than I really needed to use in a daily spread. And part of that is my fault because I did print it by 8.5 by 11 size because my printer, it could probably do A5 size, but I wasn't competent enough to do it, and I didn't have any of the tools to actually cut the paper to size or punch out so that I could use it in a planner. It would just been loose leaf paper at that point. So I did print it out in the bigger size. I think if I ever try it again, that I will definitely do it in the A5 size. What I did like about the HB90 method was the goal planner, the goal section of it. Instead of like reprinting the sheets and stuff, I just used all my space, all my notes pages in my Erin Condren paper. I really love Erin Condren paper, and I do have a link down to the Erin Condren website if you're interested. They currently have 50% off current 2021 planners. So if you pick up a planner today, you know, the first 3 months are already gone, but you're getting, you know, the last 9 months 50% off. So that is a deal, and the link is down in the description for you if you want to check those planners out. I am waiting to see the new planners for next year for Erin Condren. I really love this planner. I am really hoping that they come out with an A5 size. This is my cover for my Erin Condren, and this is my favorite cover that I've gotten from them. I will probably move this onto my next planner if I get another 7x9. I like the 7x9 size, but I want something a little more portable that I can just stick in my purse, and this will fit in my purse, but it's a little bulky with the other stuff that I carry all the time. So I'm kind of hoping they come out with an A5 size this year. They've come out with some other A5 size notebooks and like budgeting books and stuff, and so I'm hoping that those were like soft launches on an actual planner in A5 size. So we will see, and I'm looking forward to that. That's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video on my goals and what I plan to do, and I will hopefully hold myself accountable this quarter on my health goals. I just felt like there were so many things that went wrong last quarter for me to actually start, and I mean, I did fine for the first month, but I really need to try harder, and I know I can try harder. So I'm already off to a good start because this week is my first week in quarter 2, and I've been tracking my meals in my Fitbit, and I've been using the Fabulous app and tracking, you know, the habits like drinking water first thing in the morning. But if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you here in this community. I am wanting to grow my channel to get me to the 1,000 subscribers and beyond, and I hope that you will think about joining me here. And as always, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.